There was tons of volunteers, men and women, from all over North Carolina and Georgia and New Hampshire and Connecticut and different places that had come down to work. But the evidence that I found as I was interviewing people was quite shocking. It's not just a land grab. I know we've heard the term land grab with Chimney Rock, Spruce Pine, Black Mountain, and what they're doing with Albemarle, but it's way more nefarious than we could have ever thought, to the point where I had to tell you, leaving here today, before I left, what really is going on. So it's not just those areas where they have completely collapsed those communities in order for the government to come in and then put their lithium mine and then do their quartz mine as well. For those who don't know, North Carolina houses the largest amount of lithium, which is what is used to do the battery-operated cars. And because electric cars are going to be the wave of the future, they know this, and it's not just that, it's all batteries, and they use lithium for other things. But there's quartz up here. It's the largest amount of quartz mineral rights up here in all the world. The entire world. It's shocking that we would house that much of that mineral there. But they use the quartz for the little computer chips, which are used all over the globe. So we're wanting to bolster our chip production here. That's been a big thing in government, talking about that, because our deals across the sea is not working out. So we are wanting to do the manufacturing of chips here in America, and what they need for that is quartz. And North Carolina houses the largest amount of quartz. So you can kind of see why the government is interested in places like Chimney Rock, Spruce Pine, Black Mountain, Lake Lure, all those areas, because that's where the mine is. So with that being said, for those who don't know, that's what it is. There was a $90 billion plan put into place by Albemarle. Their corporation office, the main corporate office, is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, Albemarle is an energy company. That's what they do. They dig, they drill mines, and everything surrounds their company, and their mission is energy, okay, energy production. So they did a $90 billion deal with the government. Douglas Emhoff, the husband of Kamala Harris, is in fact one of the top investors. They are run by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Okay, those are asset managers here in America. And they are going to make, when they put the lithium mine in Chimney Rock, $120 billion. That's what they projected on their website. Okay, the data, the evidence is all on their website. All you got to do is a little bit of research. Okay, so I'm not telling you some sort of conspiracy theory. It's a real conspiracy. So with them clearing out Chimney Rock, we couldn't even get to Chimney Rock. They have blocked off, the government has blocked off all the main roads leading into Chimney Rock. So we couldn't even go and look. But we went to places like Swannanoa and all the other places. We've already talked about on some of my lives about weather modification, so I don't need to go into the details of that. But some of the news of people who lost everything in Burnsville, people who lost everything in Swannanoa, was this. Listen to this. The government has come in, and they've offered them money for their land. $2,500 per person, to be exact. They will not allow these people to go back on their land, the ones that lived, okay, to go build. They are saying, you either take the $2,500 check or you get out with nothing. Are you understanding what I just said? The government is buying the land wholesale everywhere. Not just Chimney Rock, not Spruce Pine, not just where the mine is going to be. They're buying up in Burnsville. They're buying up in Waynesville. Everywhere where they lost their entire home, the government is confiscating the land and giving them a $2,500 check. It's a statewide land grab. And then the news, the local news, just reported that Governor Roy, good old Democrat, Governor Roy, decided that they were going to buy up whole communities that were devastated for pennies on the dollar due to climate change. That was in the local news. So another thing is that people are wanting, they have brought construction companies from all over because the government is not doing it. This is a job for FEMA. If FEMA was actually operating the way they're supposed to be operating, they'd be feeding the homeless. They would be rebuilding homes, but they're not doing any of that. They built, just recently found out from Ann Vandersteel's news, and I was going to go see it and we couldn't get in to see it, that they have built a large FEMA camp up in Chimney Rock. They're bringing in 700 FEMA armed agents to that camp to stay while they go through Chimney Rock doing what they're doing for the government. They're not here to help the people. And with the government giving them pennies on the dollar for their land, The insanity that's going on here is so highly, number one, unconstitutional, highly illegal. It's criminal. It's criminal behavior coming from none other than the government of the United States. And we, the American people, have taken it long enough. But here's the thing, the cycles of media that keep people spinning, the news, Operation Mockingbird is going to allow the American public to, number one, not see the truth of what happened. Not the body count alone. They're saying it's 220. There has already been reports of 11,000 body bags that have been ordered for all of the different areas that were affected. So that's 11,000 dead people, allegedly, okay? I was hearing reports from different areas of 4,000 here, 2,000 here, 5,500 here. The numbers are astronomical that are gone. They're missing. And here's another thing that I found out. Insurance companies, for those that survived, are not paying out either. You want to know why they were quick to remove the bodies and bulldoze the land in Chimney Rock and in Spruce Pine and all the other areas? Because insurance companies did not want to pay out for the loss of those loved ones. So their loved ones can no longer do insurance claims. So let's say your children lived and you died in the flood. Those children cannot get an insurance claim because without a body, you can't get a claim. None of the insurance companies in the state of North Carolina are paying out for these missing people that we know are presumed dead. So these people in Western North Carolina have been, number one, devastated. Their land is being grabbed out from underneath them, and then they're not getting their insurance claims. This is so foul up here. Every major news reporter should be up here reporting on this. Tucker Carlson should do a whole expose on this. The insanity of what's going on. And here's what's going to happen in America. I promise you this. After the election, the news cycle will spin everything about Trump or Kamala, depending on what happens come Tuesday. And everybody in North Carolina in this area that was devastated will be forgotten. And we as Americans cannot allow that.